Are you looking for the best paint edgers in your budget? Well, in today's video we break down the top 5 best paint edgers that are available on the market. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the Wooster Brush Q3 2112 Shortcut Angle Sash Paintbrush. Wooster Brush's shortcut trim brush offers excellent control and comfort for precision brushing and extended use. The grip is unique, thanks to a rubbery handle designed to rest in the space between the painter's thumb and forefinger, pencil-like, while the fingers and thumb guide the brush by the ferrule. The 2-inch angled head offers excellent paint pickup and precise application for most trim painting work. I love the straight lines that angled brushes apply almost effortlessly, and the Wooster Brush shortcut made it even easier to do this work. Its short, cushioned handles seem to make the brush more responsive and definitely made it more comfortable and less fatiguing for extended periods than hard plastic or wood handles. The short length of the handle made it easy to work in tighter spaces. It proved to be an excellent tool for painting trim and cutting in walls around the trim, but the line where the ceiling meets the wall was slower going because of the reduced reach. Moving on at number 4, we have the Mr. LongArm Trim Smart Paint Edger. One of the most challenging aspects of DIY painting projects is tackling the tops of walls along the ceiling. Not only do you have to perch on a ladder or step stool, but you also have to maneuver your brush or roller while keeping your head craned back to look up. While this paint edger from Mr. LongArm won't eliminate the ladder issue, it does make it much easier to paint ceilings or tall walls. Unlike most edgers, which only have 2 horizontally aligned wheels, this edger has an additional wheel placed vertically, so you can pivot without lifting the edger off the painted surface, a major plus when working on a surface high above your head. Using this tool is a breeze. Simply attach a standard extension pole, and you'll be equipped to tackle even the trickiest edges along the ceiling or near windows. The paint edger can also be used on its own with its short handle, which pivots 180 degrees for easy maneuvering when painting down low. It has a flocked foam pad that glides over smooth or lightly textured surfaces and is easy to replace once your project is finished. In general, some paint edgers are reusable, but you have to wash them right away, and watch that they don't become frayed or worn. If you don't clean the pad right away, it will be nearly impossible to remove dried paint, thereby relegating the pad unreusable. On our list, Luigi's The World's Best Paint Pad and Mr. LongArm Paint Edger are reusable if you take care of them. At number 3, we have the BoxTown Team Cut N Edge Pro. If you're looking for an edger that you can use with your favorite paintbrush, consider the BoxTown Team Cut N Edge Pro. The plastic edger slides over the paintbrush bristles, exposing just the length of bristle you desire for painting fine lines, working around trim, or painting in corners. When closed, the edging tool squeezes the bristles flat to create a firm, clean edge, thus making it far easier to create that precise line. Keep in mind that the Cut N Edge Pro does not include a brush. You will have to supply your own angled 2-inch brush for use with this tool. It's also important not to overload your paintbrush when using the Cut N Edge, as that will almost certainly cause drips and an uneven line of paint. And it's only for use with a 2-inch angled brush. Any other size or shape won't work well with this tool. While there might be a bit of a learning curve when first starting out, you'll quickly get the hang of it and be painting around trim like a pro. Once your project is finished, you can use the Cut N Edge to protect your clean paintbrush as well. At number 2, we have the Wagner Smart Edge Paint Roller. This paint roller style edger from Wagner is a must-have tool for all your painting projects. What sets this edging tool apart is that it holds 6 ounces of paint right in the handle, allowing you to cover up to 96 feet of wall surface before needing to refill. This feature is especially useful for finishing small rooms in one go, reducing the inconvenience of frequent visits to the paint can or paint tray. A thumb trigger on the edger lets you release just the right amount of paint to the attached 3-inch fabric roller. so you won't need to worry about too much paint spoiling your smooth lines. The synthetic roller has a 3/8-inch nap that's suitable for most smooth or lightly textured surfaces and can be used multiple times if it is cleaned immediately after use. The nap refers to the length of the fibers that cover the roller. Generally, the thicker the nap, the greater the roller's capacity to hold paint. You'll need a ladder since the 18.5-inch pole is too short and doesn't accommodate an extension pole. Additionally, it's not recommended for use on very textured surfaces, such as popcorn ceilings, and it can also be a bit tricky to use in corners. It is highly recommended to clean your paint roller after each painting session. This will not only keep your roller in good condition but will also make cleaning it a breeze. Begin by using a putty knife to scrape off any excess paint from the roller. Then, put the roller in a bucket of warm water with a few drops of dishwashing liquid. Rinse the roller with fresh water or a new bucket of water, and lastly, stand the roller upright to dry. We recommend cleaning your roller while the paint is still wet because it prevents the buildup of paint that can occur if the roller is left to dry with the paint still on it. And finally, at number 1, we have the Luigis The World's Best Paint Pad Set. Luigis The World's Best Paint Pad Set is a good startup set for a variety of projects. It includes 3 paint edgars of different sizes plus a paint tray. The pads measure 9.5 inches long by 2.5 inches wide, 5 inches long by 3.5 inches wide, and 9 inches long by 6 inches wide to accommodate tight and not so tight spaces. The edgars are suitable for use indoors and out, with both water and oil-based paints. The pads hold enough paint to cover larger areas in a single dip with fewer drips, spills, and smudges compared with similarly sized competitors' pads. The biggest pad can be used instead of a roller to paint large wall spaces. In my tests, the Luigis Paint Pad Set proved easy to load and use. The short bristle pad surface is backed with a thin sponge that acts as a paint reservoir and helps smooth out uneven surfaces. With 3 pad sizes to pick from, I always had one that was just right for the task at hand. These edgars smear paint on, which requires getting used to for folks more accustomed to brushes or rollers. Going was slow at first, as I figured out how much paint the pads could hold without dripping and how much pressure to apply for a nice finish. After I became acquainted with the equipment, the work became faster and easier, and I was pleased with the neat results. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.